Most Americans never learn how money quietly reshaped their daily lives. Before America ruled finance, survival depended on barter, trust, and scarce coins. One forgotten decision still controls mortgages, wages, and savings today. The global economy feels natural, but it was carefully engineered, and its consequences now reach every American kitchen table. In the colonies, money shortages slowed trade and fueled constant anxiety. Farmers traded crops, merchants extended credit, and debt ruled communities. After independence, chaos reigned without a unified American currency. States printed bills wildly, triggering inflation and public distrust. America learned early that money needed rules. In 1792, Congress passed the Coinage Act. It created the dollar and tied value directly to precious metals. Gold and silver promised stability, honesty, and discipline. Banks multiplied, financing canals, railroads, and westward expansion. But power slowly concentrated inside financial institutions. The gold rush flooded America with wealth and speculation. Booms lifted fortunes quickly, then crushed families overnight. Banking panics became a recurring national nightmare. Ordinary Americans paid the price for financial excess. By 1907, panic nearly collapsed the entire U.S. banking system. Fear forced Washington to reconsider economic control. In 1913, the Federal Reserve was born quietly. Its mission was stability, liquidity, and confidence. But it also centralized immense financial power. The dollar began its march toward dominance. The Great Depression shattered faith in free markets. Banks failed, savings vanished, and unemployment exploded nationwide. Franklin Roosevelt abandoned gold to restart the economy. Government spending replaced market paralysis. World War II transformed America into an industrial powerhouse. Allies trusted American factories, credit, and leadership. The dollar became the backbone of global reconstruction. Bretton Woods locked currencies to the dollar, and the dollar remained tied to gold. This system made America the world's financial anchor. But domestic pressures kept building beneath the surface. Inflation rose as wars and welfare expanded spending. Gold reserves strained under global demand. In 1971, Nixon made a historic announcement. America ended the gold standard permanently. Money became backed by trust alone. Critics warned of chaos and collapse. Instead, flexibility unleashed unprecedented growth. Debt expanded, markets deepened, and finance accelerated. Wall Street innovation reshaped global capital flows. The dollar stayed dominant through military, trade, and diplomacy. Oil trade reinforced dollar dependence worldwide. Foreign nations funded American deficits willingly. Cheap imports kept U.S. prices low. Credit became a normal American lifestyle. Homes, cars, and education relied on borrowing. Wages grew, but inequality quietly widened. Manufacturing jobs slowly moved overseas. Financialization replaced production as economic driver. Middle-class stability began eroding invisibly. The 2008 crisis exposed systemic fragility again. Banks survived, but households absorbed lasting damage. Trust in institutions weakened sharply. The Federal Reserve gained even greater authority. America doubled down on monetary intervention. Today, inflation shapes every American grocery receipt. Interest rates now dictate housing affordability nationwide. Rent consumes paychecks across major U.S. cities. Wage growth struggles to match living costs. The Federal Reserve fights inflation with painful trade-offs. Higher rates cool prices but threaten jobs. Savings finally earn returns, but debts grow heavier. Credit cards trap families in compounding cycles. Student loans delay adulthood for millions. The dollar's strength pressures exports and global partners. Foreign crises ripple instantly into American markets. Technology accelerates trading beyond human comprehension. Economic growth feels abstract to ordinary workers. Productivity rises, yet security feels elusive. The system rewards capital faster than labor. Families postpone children due to financial uncertainty. Home ownership drifts further from young Americans' reach. Retirees fear inflation eroding lifetime savings. Students question whether degrees still guarantee stability. Side hustles replace traditional career paths. Healthcare costs remain a persistent financial threat. Economic stress reshapes mental health nationwide. Trust shifts from institutions to personal resilience. Americans adapt, innovate, and endure relentless change. The economy reflects choices, not destiny. Understanding money restores individual agency. History shows systems can evolve, but ignoring lessons invites repeating mistakes. The future depends on informed American participation. Final message: learn the system, or the system will decide for you.